There is apparently trouble brewing because men don't think that making a cuppa is, well, their duty. In fact, they'll do anything to get out of it. According to a study, women make 3 times more brews for their colleagues than male staff, while a staggering 44% of people admit to deliberately making tasteless tea in order to avoid repeat orders.
Oh. Well, do you know, I can kind of understand that because I am a complete and utter tea addict. So I just make tea every 15 minutes. So no wonder people don't like making tea for me, because as soon as they go, do you want a cup of tea? I go, yeah, even if I've still got one.
But you literally are at Colleen's and you go, oh, thanks, Colleen. Goes, do you want a cup of tea? You haven't even had the first sip out of the blooming...
You know what, I am, and it's actually not good, really.
How many cups a day do you average?
Well, I keep reading that, you know, 8 cups of tea a day is really quite bad for you, and I think... God, I have that in the morning. You know, seriously, I must have a minimum of about 20 cups of tea a day. And when I was a baby, I used to have it in my bottle. I didn't have milk, I had tea. Nothing wrong with that. Look how well I've turned out.
Really? So you love it. You couldn't get through your day without tea.
And in actual fact, there was one day when the doctor actually said to me, look, go on to the decaf. You know, at least you're not having all the caffeine. I went on to it, and 24 hours later, I could not move my head because of the caffeine withdrawals, and I couldn't stand it. I had to go back onto tea. I mean, I'm that hooked on it. So
You're like the Amy Winehouse
of tea.
Of brews.
The Amy Tea House.
Absolutely. You will see me falling out of many a tea shop, Kate.
Teed off your head.
She's been banned from Betty's at Harrogate, I can tell you that.
Do you know what? I'm going to shock you, ladies. I don't do tea.
Don't you?
No.
I can't believe you're a loose woman.
Don't tell me you do silly tea.
No, I don't do silly tea. I just don't do...
Flower
do you know what?
teas and herbal teas and teas that taste of perfume.
No, I don't do any of that. It makes my tongue itch.
What?
How
does it make your tongue itch?
I don't know, it just does.
I think that's an embarrassing illness.
I get the
doctor. When I was younger, my dad's mum, she passed away sadly when I was 15, but I used to see her every day of my life, and she used to make me a cup of tea every day. First thing in the morning and on my way home from school with 2 sugars. Don't take 2 sugars either, but out of respect and love to her, I always had a go at her tea. But apart from that, I don't think I've touched tea since I was at least 15, since she died.
I don't love it as much as Colin, because I do drink probably equal amounts of coffee. But my husband, Tim, and I'm going to say something nice about my husband...
No way.
...makes the best cup of tea in the world. There, I've said it.
No, I'm sorry, but my mother makes the best cuppa.
No?
Yeah, she does.
Well, do you know something? Let's get Jean and Tim for a tea off.
Right, we'll have a tea off.
What's your tea method, Jane? Because, you know, Colleen's obviously an addict.
Yeah.
Are you up there with her? Have you got a method to your madness?
Yeah, I do like my cup of tea. In fact, when I'm doing a sound check, when I'm on tour, I have 4 cups of tea in that, because Pete just keeps making cups of tea, and he just brings them on all the time, and I neck it. Well, obviously. Neck it! Neck it! Where's that from? How common did that sound? No, I drink it out of my porcelain cup. That's got your back.
That Lady Gaga with a special cup.
Oh, yeah.
My mum and dad, though. My dad, they drink so much. They drink tea for England, but my dad still can't make a very good cup of tea, but he has it all day. But they have cups of tea with their meals.
Yeah.
With their meals? Yeah. I can understand it with fish and chips. It's allowed with fish and chips. But whatever else, Dad'll go, you haven't got a cup of tea. They go, I know, because you have that after your dinner. You have, like, coffee and tea after your dinner.
Not if you're fully committed and addicted.
No, because you have it with your dinner, and then you go and put the kettle on, love, after dinner.
Colin and I both, we do hate flowery teas like peppermint tea. Have a peppermint or have a cup of tea. Don't put them together.
Lady Cha-Cha.
Lady Cha-Cha.
OK, it's competition time again, and on this week we're giving away £15,000.